Welcome back to week 6 of the Coping with Worry and Anxiety CBT course. My name is Katie. This course has been adapted from our CBT Coping with Worry and Anxiety group, which is run in the south of Glasgow. I suggest that you follow these modules once a week, starting from week 1 through to week 6 if you're new to this course. You can always listen to specific sessions at a later date if you think this would be helpful. You might find it useful to take some notes, so I suggest you find a pen and paper before you continue. In the last session, we spoke about how to build our tolerance to uncertainty through challenging our attitudes, practicing acceptance, and changing our behaviours. We also discussed how to use positive imagery to help decrease our levels of anxiety. Let's review the homework. Did you begin working on your stepped plan to challenge the things you might avoid or overdo? Did you practice positive imagery? Today we summarise what we have learned during this course, and we will talk about how to take things forward. We will also look at resources the Wellbeing service can offer. Let us start with a summary of the sessions. This is where we started. We looked at the link between worrying thoughts and anxious feelings. We then spoke about what worry is. Worry is a thought process. It is concerned about future events, especially when there is uncertainty about the outcome. It can relate to a past event, but the worry is usually about future implications. The future outcomes being thought about are negative. We discussed that anxiety is a feeling, an emotional response to a worry that can be accompanied by physical symptoms. For example, I'm anxious due to worrying that I can't find the place, and my stomach is in knots. We spoke about some physical symptoms that can come with anxiety, such as feeling tense, sweating, heart racing, headaches, and nausea, breathing difficulties, tingling or numbness, feeling weak, faint, or dizzy. We spoke about feeling on edge, our stomach churning, having difficulties concentrating, problems with sleep, and feeling exhausted. We then spoke about how to manage these symptoms using different relaxation strategies, including controlled breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and imaginal relaxation. So why does it affect me? We've spoken about anxiety being a common emotion which affects us all from time to time, that there is a role of genetics and our environment, and that our experiences in childhood might make us more vulnerable to anxiety. Stressful life events can trigger anxiety, and that some people are born warriors. So when does anxiety become a problem? We can all get worried. It's a normal reaction to stressful events. Sometimes a little bit of anxiety can also be helpful and prepare us to take action. It becomes a problem when you feel in a constant state of anxiety and worry most of the time about things that others may see as insignificant. When you get physical symptoms of anxiety, when it stops you from doing things you would like to do, and you feel you can't stop worrying no matter how hard you try. We have spoken about the different types of worry. Type 1, current issues, a problem that exists. For example, no money to pay a bill. Type 2, potential, what if, not yet happened, might never happen. For example, a plane crash. And type 3, worry about worrying. For example, worrying is going to make me ill. The worry cycle and what keeps it going. When something starts off as an initial worry, this can be an event, a memory, something on the news, This can trigger what-if questions that lead to a chain of more worries. When the outcome is uncertain and imagined as negative, our worries become accompanied by anxious feelings. Worry can last for minutes or hours, and chronic worry can be tiresome and exhausting. Remember our CBT vicious circle? This suggests that a trigger situation results in changes in our thinking and leads to those what-if thoughts. We also experience changes in our body, and we might feel tense, nauseous, and have changes to our breathing. Some might also behave differently and start to avoid, distract ourselves, or recheck things. In turn, this all leads to feelings of anxiety. What keeps worry going? It is not just what we think about, but also the process that keeps worry going. Predicting the worst outcome, overestimating risk, and underestimating coping. For example, thinking 99.9% this will go wrong and I won't be able to deal with it. Positive and negative beliefs about worry, such as worrying will help me find answers versus worrying will make me ill. And intolerance of uncertainty leads to avoidance and or overdoing. Saying to yourself, I can't stand having to wait till next week for the outcome. Or, I will block it out of my mind by keeping busy. Or I just won't go. So we started with our vicious circle and the link between worrying thoughts and anxiety. We spoke about how the vicious cycle gets bigger if we do not address or work with our thoughts and behaviours. In order to address altered feelings of anxiety, we can make change in the other areas. Steps to breaking the vicious cycle. Step 1. Stressful situations. For type 1 worries about a problem that exists, we can use the 8 steps of problem solving. Step 2. Altered physical symptoms. We can use controlled breathing, muscular and imaginal relaxation, exercise, reducing caffeine and alcohol. Step 3. Altered thinking. For type 2 worries, hypothetical what-if worries, and type 3, worry about worry, we can challenge worries, challenge positive and negative beliefs about worrying, postpone worry and use worry time, attention training, building tolerance to uncertainty by challenging our attitude towards the need for certainty and acceptance of uncertainty. Positive imagery can also be helpful. And step 4, altered behaviours. To tackle avoidance and reduce overdoing things, we can use the stepped plan. Staying well plan. Which techniques have you found to be the most helpful? Practice new skills. What techniques have I found the most helpful? What do I need to keep doing? What could I do if I did have a setback? What has helped? What have I learned? Who can help? Identify early warning signs. For example, making negative predictions, ruminating over things, tense shoulders, not making decisions, avoiding, checking, and what will I do if I notice these? Support. Who can I speak to if I need a bit of extra help? Friends, family, GP, the Wellbeing service? Other things to remember. Manage your time well. Don't do too many things at one time. Make time for your friends and family. Find a hobby. Have fun. Be active. Exercise makes you feel more confident. Pause and relax. Be kind to yourself. And remember, changes takes time. Keep up the changes in lifestyle. Watch your alcohol intake, caffeine, and make sure you get enough water. Eat a balanced diet and watch your sleep hygiene. What else can the service offer? On our website, you can access a range of self-help booklets, audio resources, and our other video courses. If you have a GP in the south of Glasgow, you're also able to use our website to sign up to our in-person courses. Thank you for taking the time to watch week 6 of the Worry and Anxiety course. I hope it's been helpful. Keep up the good work and good luck.